beautiful people. Hello, Michael. Hello, Tracy. Hello, Isaiah. Tracy, I don't know how you knew. I guess by the title, huh? I had to laugh when I saw it, girl. I was like, oh my goodness. Tracy, no, I'm gonna need something for this one. Hey, twin, my twin. Where have you been? Where you at, twin? Copyright disclaimer under section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is permitted by the copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Come on now. Uh, hey, Bushwatchers, don't you guys forget to hit the like button for me. I appreciate it. I'm sure this is the news you can use. You'll find something you can take away from. Hello, Marva. Hello, Yolanda. Hello, Michelle P. Let me see if I miss anybody. Marilyn. Hello, Marilyn. Marilyn. Michelle. I said Michelle P. That's my sister girl. I said her. But that I can always say it again. Oh, look at that. That's special right there, Marilyn. That's big for me. Prayer warrior for 18 months. Thank you. Thank you, Marilyn. Hey, Mary. Thank you. Sister Michelle, Jaggy thought I didn't see you. I had to let Jaggy know I saw you. Hey, Glennis. My twin, she be on top of things. She's trying to make sure nobody's oversighted, overlooked. Oh, okay. Don't make me laugh, Jaggy. You could have. I'm gonna have to teach you how to just roll with it, sis. Okay, twin. I gotta teach you how to just roll with it. Sometime. You ain't gotta get me every time, twin. I'm sorry, Michelle. My twin said she was speaking to you. So I'm doing all that talking for nothing. I thought my sister had my back. I'm just kidding, JJ. You know I am. She got me, y'all. She got me. She said, gotcha, sis. Mary speaking to Michael. Michelle, thank you for the jewels. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys. This is a much needed live, guys. Come on in. Hit that like button for me, y'all. Come on now. It's absolutely free, guys. It's absolutely free. The same thing you guys are doing when you screenshot and bushwatch and troll. All that stuff is free. So you like doing free stuff, so hit that free button for me. Hello, Kitty Lover, beautiful. Hello, Laurentina. Hello, Bama. Now that's funny, J. Gill. That I think they call it aloha, alohu in Hawaii. Aloha. Alohu or aloha, one of those, where they put the pig down in the ground and they roast it and it'll be a big bonfire. Yeah. We're going to let Lisa come and tell us all about that. our sister Lisa Clark. Everybody speaking to everybody. Jay Gill say, bam, 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 bam in my Flintstone voice. If you would like to support Ask Granny's platform, Super Chat, Super Stickers are available. Memberships are available. Gifts are available. Super Thanks are available. Cash App are available. And you can find all the information you need in the chat. LaWanda, my favorite girl. Come on over here, girl. I got some talk for you and Jay Gill. Got some talk. Thank you again, Marilyn, for 50 jewels. Thank you. Thank you. Listen, guys. By now, we have all heard Meathead video talking about how she want people to suffer, and she don't want them to pass away. She just want them to suffer really, really bad. So we all heard that malarkey that she's over there talking. And one thing about me and Meathead, guys, I hate to do commentary on her because, like she like to say, when she knows she wrong and that Holy Spirit be on her and she begins convicted, she'll say, y'all know I'm just a old drunk fool. But no, you ain't getting off the hook with that one. You worse than an old drunk fool. You an old drunk fool with a big old mouth. You're an old drunk fool with a big mouth. Don't know when to shut up. Have no self-control to be 80 years old. You're pitiful. You're so sad. You're so pitiful. Your mouth. I hate doing commentary on you because you be drunk. And you don't remember the stuff that you be out here doing. And that's messed up. Because you don't get like this till you had too much to drink. Now you out here saying the worst thing that could come out your mouth. And you want to top it off with, I'm not a mean person. Well, what the hell you call it then, man? You worse than me. You're evil. Albino looking pig, Beech. You're terrible. You said all of that to say what? Now, let's get the story right, okay? So you, with all that built up hatred in you, you just a walking hater machine, you know? You hate your sisters. You hate your brothers. You hate your cousins. You hate every damn body. You hate everybody. Now you out here talking all of that smack, saying all of that stuff, like you don't know the story, like what really happened out here. And then you got the people over there that ain't been out here that long time, like, oh, she said that about your mom. You know thief for the one that drugged your mammy. You know thief for drugged your mammy, girl. You know the only time our sister came out here and said anything about your mammy, when you was out here talking about Allegra and Medea and Jethro. That's the only time. She never just came out and started talking about your mom. And we all was asking why none of you guys was not, did not open up your homes and take care of your mom in her last days. We all was saying that. It was not just her. So you want to come out here and attack somebody that can't get your big, fat, fluffy, albino ass back. Because you already know she's in a situation right now. She can't come out here and cuss your ass out for lying on her. She did not come out here and talk about your mammy in that facility. Nobody knew anything about that before Thiefa. Thiefa was the one that exposed everything. So now you just want to place blame on somebody because you drunk, don't know what the heck you talking about, and you just going with it, trying to get paid. But you can't lie on people for money. They're going to come back and bite you in the butt. Now you out here talking about how somebody said that y'all put y'all mama away in the facility. Well, y'all did put in the facility, but you had reasons behind it. So what? They had no business to do with what you did yesterday. You coming out here talking about you been waiting on this moment, and why you wasn't waiting on that mama for you and Thief to break up and get her for what she did? She the one that was calling your mama hospital room, letting that phone ring while your mama was transitioning over. She just ringing the phone, and she was doing the most. So don't ever come out here tell about you want somebody to suffer. Your ass gonna suffer for saying that about anybody. Cause we rebuke them evil words on this side. She have a covering on her called the blood of Jesus. You can't penetrate nothing over here. I just want something. I just want her to suffer. Just a month ago, the same woman that out here wants somebody to suffer was over there crying because she didn't want to be at home by her damn self. While her husband goes spend 30 days in prison for unaliving somebody while he was intoxicated. You got way too much on your plate to be out here hating on anybody and wishing somebody suffer. You got some nerve, lady. You got some nerve. I said, oh my God, I can't believe that this bitch stupid drunk running her damn mouth again and then forget what she said. I don't know why all these people coming after me out here. I don't know. You sound like a fool. Don't she sound like a fool, y'all? She don't know why everybody be coming after her. Because of your damn mouth. Michelle said, I've been around from day one. Roz never said nothing about her mother until she talked about Roz's parent. Absolutely. You said the most horrible things about Roz's mother. Talking about she was a crackhead and she was sleeping up on the bridges and she would do anything for a hit, and how she disowned her children and just all types of stuff you said about her mother. So now what you saying? I'm trying to understand you. So you talked about her mother, but she was not supposed to say nothing about yours? Who started that fight? You, big mouth. You. All because of what Thief was doing to you. You talked about Allegra for months and years. Every time you thought you were going to hurt her, you brought her mama up. That woman did not drag your mama, so stop the bull. Quit lying. The lies y'all tell over there. Big old liar. Why you lie? Why you lie? It's the other way around. You talked about her deceased mother really, 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 really bad. You did that. Now, who wants you to suffer? Do you think you should suffer? Because you sure talked about her mother, her grandmother, and her granddaddy. And they all deceased. And you talked about them. You talked about them badly, badly. You talking about her granddaddy was her children's daddy? You talking about her grandmama was a bad person as far as taking children in and trying to get them a decent home? You talked about that. You don't say some awful things out here. Now you want to come on Sunday, the Lord's Day, and make it the devil's day. And stop putting that good morning saints in your title. They have all hell in you. Stop doing that, devil. Good morning, saints. And then I want her to suffer. I've been waiting on this moment. I can't stand her. I want her to suffer. Did you just say good morning, saints? Did you mean to call in the demons and the devil? Did you mean to say good morning, Lucifers? Good morning, devils and demons. Come on in. Is that what you meant to do, dumbass? You're a dummy. You are a dumb lady. You dumb. You're very ignorant. I can see why your family don't fool with you. You so stupid. I just don't like how you dumb. You're so dumb and you so countrified. You don't even know right from wrong. But you want to act like your mom was this upstanding person. She didn't teach you a damn thing. You just as stupid. You dumb as a box of rocks. You dumb. I hear talking about you want somebody to suffer. Your ass gonna eat the words. You're gonna be the one doing all the suffering, dummy. You so stupid to be 80. I can't believe you so naive. The world ain't taught you nothing. You ain't learned nothing. In 80 years, you as stupid as you were when you came into this world. You're so dumb. Sitting over there on your big drunk fat ass. Grandbaby 3, almost 4 years old, boo-booing on himself. And you sitting up here trying to, that's on his mama. No, it's not. You watched him too. You watched him from the time he was born. Between you, your daughter Kim, and that great-granddaughter, nobody taught the boy how to use the bathroom yet. Big old ass coming up to my mama. Put a diaper on me. I said, what? He talk that damn good. He can't say I gotta go to the bathroom. So y'all made him think it's cool. That's normal to just doodle on yourself. And you want to blame it on his mama? What you been doing? What you been doing? How you gonna wipe them kids as drunk as you were yesterday? What if something had to happen? You would have been intoxicated. You wouldn't have been able to save your own grandkids, dummy. You was drunk as a skunk. And you talked a lot of trash. Whole lot of trash talking. All that old devil talking stuff. And I'm not a mean person. I just want her to suffer. I've been waiting on this moment. I've been waiting to tell you that. You should have been telling Thief for that, dumbass. You should have been telling Thief for that. She the one that can fight back with you and hear you loud and clear. What you say, Leslie? You said Granny my something. Let me see. Yeah, she is suffering with all that drunk stuff, but she is so abusive with her mouth, y'all. She just get on my nerve. She just get on my nerve because she's so abusive with her mouth. You know, and then you can't get her back after 2-3 days go by. She don't even know what she said when she was in her drunken stupor. But the most evilest crap come out of that mouth when she's drunk. And then everybody supposed to be just like this, go on about your business, like nothing ever happened. Now you on a whole public platform where millions of people are watching, but the person that you're dragging and talking and saying crazy stuff about is supposed to just go on about their business because you old. You just an old fool. No, that's not how the world works. Somebody's going to hit you in that big old fat mouth of yours and show you that you can't say anything you want to say about people. Control yourself. Restrain yourself. Because all that shit you were talking yesterday was cray-cray. And you said you did it because she talked about your mama. No, you did it because that's what you wanted to do. You did it because that's what you wanted to do. It had nothing to do with her talking about your mom because she never did. She reacted to you talking about her mother. But if anybody was to sit back and think how many times she mentioned your mom and the number of times you mentioned hers, it's a whole damn book. You wrote a whole book talking about her mama when she only wrote one page talking about yours. So what are you talking about? There you go, pulling at the heartstrings of your supporters, wanting somebody to feel sorry for you. That's why she did it. She wants somebody to feel sorry for her. Yeah, God, they was like, ooh, me head. She did that. Yeah, y'all. Yeah. Yeah. She talked about my mama, and she said that we throwed our mama to the facility cause we didn't love her. Girl, grow the hell up. Leave the alcohol alone. That alcohol gonna be the life of you. I wonder, your granddaughter know how drunk you were yesterday watching her kids. You even talked about your granddaughter on live. You know which one? Blueberry. I found my thrill on Blueberry Hill. You know which one. You know which granddaughter I'm talking about. The one who sit there and let a Negro, a ninja, hit her upside the head with a damn crowbar so hard she felt her brain shake. See, you got a lot going on in your family than be out here waiting on somebody else to suffer. You got a lot going on waiting on other people to suffer. That was the real you right there. All of that stuff she was doing in December, y'all, all that stuff she was doing in January, all that crying and carrying on. No, that was the devil. That was the devil. I'm scared. I don't like to be by myself. And then you're here talking about my sister who was under the weather and trying to get herself back right. Oh, she needs somebody to hold her hand. She don't want to be by herself. You wasn't even sick and you didn't want to be by your damn self. What you talking about? So what you talking about? Make it make sense. You're going to say it. Little ones that talked about Ross, her kids and grandmother. That thing over there in North Carolina, oh my God. That thing over there, now she playing with the Lord. Good morning, saints. She know when she say that, y'all, that she got nothing but hell in her. She already know it before y'all run over there thinking, you know, with that title, you would think she finna talk about some religious stuff, right? Oh, Lord, I'm just so happy that God gave me a new day, and it's the Lord's day. It's Sunday. Hallelujah, Jesus. And I was just listening to Pastor Black, my pastor, as you like to say, me head. And he had a really good sermon, and the sermon was about how David went and he had to fight Goliath. You know, something like that. Good morning, saints. That motherfucker, that bitch. I can't stand her. I hate her. I want her to suffer really bad. I really want her to suffer. Do you got the right title up there? Good morning, saints. And then the saints sit there and listen to you. I'll be like, click. I'm not going to let this lady mess up my mood for the day with her miserable ass. Princess Strickland say, they all came for Ross first. For whatever happened, they came first. But when Ross retaliated, they didn't make it. So Big CC go drink herself a river. You better say it. All that old craziness I hear talking about. That heifer talking about, I don't like her. I've been waiting for this moment. I've been waiting. How you feel? Your family don't want to be bothered with you. You hear me, Dave? That hoe was talking big jump yesterday. I don't want her to pass. I don't want her to die. I just want her to suffer. I want her to suffer. I said, do y'all hear this crazy lady? You is that miserable, lady, that you want somebody to suffer in this world? It's hard enough living in this world. So you want sick people to suffer, right? It came from your mouth. It came out of your mouth, dummy. You want people to suffer for your entertainment, for your enjoyment. Well, guess what? God don't work that way. If anything, he'll show you the error of your words. Just like he will show you the error of your way for what you did yesterday. You could have kept that. Your mama been gone, 2.5, almost 3 years? You could have kept that. You know what you did. You know what you did when it came to Ra's mother. You didn't just talk about her the first year when you first heard about her, and Ross didn't keep it no secret. She told everybody her mother was a functioning person on drugs. She didn't keep it no secret, but what did y'all do with it? Y'all try to throw it up in her face, rewrite the whole story, tell her about her life, how her mama was when she was there, and you guys on the outside looking in. All of your life we're talking about Allegra because you were trying to piss her off. And you kept poking the bear and poking the bear, jugging and jugging and jugging and jugging and jugging. And when she said, that's all I can stand, I can't stand no more, she said, wow, come here, B. And she snatched your red albino ass up and started beating on that head of yours, talking about your mammy. Now you all distraught. Ooh, I can't believe she's talking about my mama, you retarded. So you can talk about her mother in the most disgusting way that you can think under the influence, but she can't say nothing about your mama being in a facility. Did she say they pulling on that catheter, they hurting your mama? Did she say they letting that doo-doo stay on your mama too long? They forgot to connect the shit bag, so she shit it all in the bed and they making her lay in it. Did she do all that? No, she didn't. But did you tear her mom down? Yes, you did. Did you deserve her to say something about your mammy? Yes, you did. To show you what that feels like. To show you what that felt like. You talking about her mama for no reason. You mad at her. Well, how did her mama get in it? How did her mama get in it? Thiefer, 7-4 hoe. They brought all of her relatives up in this mess. And you sitting out here talking about, I've been waiting for this moment. Girl, do y'all know that heifer said, I've been waiting for this moment. I've been waiting for this moment. So did you wish ill on her from the beginning? Did that be one of your prayers? But guess what? God don't work that way. Please know that. Mary Williams said, right, Granny. Wait a minute, Mary. I'm gonna have to use my other phone. I can't see y'all comments like I want to. Class lady say, Meahead, no, she didn't do for her mom towards the end of her life. She's speaking from a guilty tongue. She wouldn't even go and visit. Yeah. The nerve of you to even to even rekindle such a bad time in your life. You did that. You could have kept your mouth shut yesterday because the things came out your mouth yesterday. You gonna sure get it. And I'm starting it off. How the world you gonna talk about somebody's suffering? Somebody's suffering. Your husband walking around there with no lost toes. You being made to babysit with your old 80-year-old ass, and you addicted to alcohol, so you can't be straight while you watching the kids. That little baby gonna roll off the bed, and you're gonna be drunk, too slow to catch her, cause you can't move with your big red albino ass. The little boy, he gonna keep boo-booing all over himself till he start playing in it. And you talking about it wasn't your fault, because if you had been the mama, you would have popped him. You ain't got to pop him. You just got to take some time and teach him. His first word was supposed to be potty. PP, TT, boo-boo. His first words was supposed to be that. That little joker supposed to be potty trained. He'll be 4 soon. Now you cleaning a brand new baby and a toddler. So they're going to do the same thing with the little girl. They ain't going to train her. So what she doing is over there pushing out babies. So the little boy, he just growing up wild, right? Growing up wild. Ain't nobody teaching them nothing, talking to them, and then you put them in pre-K. They're going to send them back home. You're going to put them in school so the school can train them. That's some sorry stuff. That's some sorry stuff. And not too doggone. Every time I try to read a comment, it'll roll up, y'all. They said, and not too long ago, she was just saying she want my mom to be okay. She's mentally disturbed. She just bipolar. She be back and forth. That came out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Not nowhere but we thought all they had been buried because she did the most when it was the other way around. Talking about your mom. Talking about your mom. That was her mother. That was her mother, meathead. Just like you want everybody to think so highly of your mother and be so respectful and honorable towards your mother. Allegra was her mother. Did you show her any respect out here with your loose tongue, loose lips, sink ship? Did you? No. You went in for the KILL every time because you a low down dirty bitch. You low down and you dirty. And you smell and you stink. You look like a pig. You smell like a pig. You walk like a pig. You talk like a pig. LaWanda said, meathead, stop lying with your old alky self. Sharon say, those folks are going crazy, Granny. I'm talking about really. What gets me about them? Y'all hit that like button for me. I see a lot of people in the bushes. I know y'all loving this. Hit that like button. Let's keep going. Hit that like button. Keep going. Did I set a goal? I don't even know whether I set a goal or not, guys. So I don't know. Did I set a goal, guys? I have no idea. But anyway, daytime say, boom, classy lady, that's what it is. Did I miss classy lady? Classy lady said, Bama say, y'all hit that like button. Classy lady say, no, oh yeah, she wouldn't even go and, okay, that's right. Okay, I read that. Yeah, so that's what you're guilty about. But don't you ever fix your mouth out here to say you want somebody to suffer. Because the shit that we know experience out here on this platform between you and your husband and your family, things that we know seen and learned about you, and you want somebody to suffer. Only thing we hear when we hear you talking is misery. You're so miserable that you want somebody else to suffer with you, with your lonely ass, lonely with a man. You big miserable albino pig smelling looking bitch. Hey Surrender, hey Ozella, hey Let's Rock. The nerve of her. The nerve of her. Gonna have the destiny to talk crazy like that. You got all that going on. Your granddaughter keep having baby by a man that's fighting her. Your little grandson, almost 4 years old, he ain't potty trained, and you don't had him his whole life. You ain't potty trained him. You come out here and talk about everybody when you sloppy drunk, so you can't remember what you said. So you can't remember what you say. But what they say, guys, a drunk speak a sober tongue. So yeah, we ain't letting your ass off the hook. A drunk speaks a sober tongue. So all that stuff you said about you want to see her suffer, you meant that. You meant that. You meant that. But watch when we flip it and say, we hope your husband. Oh, she said that. Now this is something else I didn't hear her say. She said Ross said that she want her husband to stay in jail. They should stay in jail for the rest of his life, or they should bury him under the jail. Anyway, I heard other people say that, but that didn't come out of Ross. I didn't hear Ross say that. Ross said before she even left this state that She did not want your husband to be locked up at all because she was thinking about his age and he was too old, see. That's what Ross said. The same person you wish and suffer, that's what she said. She gave kind words to your hubby and you, honey. See, you so stupid. That's why me and you will never get along. Because I'm not ignorant and I pay attention and I have a calm spirit and a forgiving heart. You out here doing the most for no reason at all. Her grandbaby's first word was gonna be MF. You're absolutely right. They just say, well, kudos to that supporter. Really? At Leslie? Well, kudos to that supporter. Did I miss something, JG? What I miss? Let's see what Leslie say. She said a lot of people in her chat was against her talking about Ross like that. Man, it was crazy. One of her supporters said they love her, but they wasn't supporting that live and left the chat. Bravo, bravo. We need more of that. We need more of that. When these content creators out here is doing the devil's work, it is time for you guys to step away. Y'all got to step away so they know y'all don't like that. Y'all not supporting that. Just like Semfo Ho that I'm talking about, and she was saying something. Somebody came in her chat and said something about Jesus love you and so do I, something like that. And here she go again. Well, this ain't the platform for that. So if y'all over here looking for some Jesus or some Holy Spirit, then this not what this is. So y'all can just leave, because we don't do that over here. This ain't that type of platform. If you guys are really a God-fearing Christian people and you really love the Lord and you really thank God for all that he do for you, it's no way you would sit in that type of chat when they make the announcement to you guys and say, ain't no Jesus over here. I want Jesus to be everywhere I go. I want him to be in everything that I do. When somebody tell you that ain't no God on their platform, y'all should start soul searching. Just like me had, good morning, saints. Who says that? People usually say that when they're in the church. You know, getting ready to have some church. This lady talking about good morning, saints. And before she could finish the live, she talking about how she want sick people to suffer because they said something about her mama. Her mama, y'all. The mouth that she got. She talk about somebody's mama every day when she talk about me. I'm somebody's mama. When she talk about that girl mama, that was somebody's mama. So you got to ask yourself, what are you out here talking about? The words that come out your mouth and how you attack people and say the worst things. Now you want to talk about, I don't like how she said that we throw my mama away. Like your children throwing you away, girl, shut up. Who throwing her away? Her children is not throwing her away. Don't try to flip the script. Your family throwed your ass away because you ain't worth saving. That's the sad part. You ain't worth saving. That's bad. You ain't gonna never be right. You ain't gonna never be right. And all of that other stuff that you were saying about the lady never coming home, and you don't know where that woman is at. You don't know where that woman's at. Ain't nobody got to come out here and tell you the truth, not you. For what? Why they gonna tell you the truth and then you gonna just run with whatever you hear? You don't know where she at. She could be at home right now, enjoying her home. And then I didn't know that she was so jealous, guys. She showed that green eye monster. She's like, cause she say, my clean house. My house is amazing. This is her mocking Roz. That sounded like sheer jealousy. That sounded like jealousy all the way. That sounded like jealousy all the way. Yes, you're not part of their family group chat, so you don't know what's going on while you out here spreading it and saying the stuff that. See, you see why people attack you, me here. Do you see why people were saying they didn't want Robert to ever come home? Now you know, toilet paper, TP, tough pussy, and took a puss. We know she said she didn't want your husband to come home. She sure said it. And everybody thought that was so terrible of her to speak such words. And then you come out and do the same exact thing to somebody that you know is under the weather right now. You know that person can't come back out and get you right. And you just rolled it, and you was being as nasty about it as you could possibly be. Every word, you try to make every word cut. You sad. She is very sad. I'm sorry, y'all. I was just so upset about what she was saying on yesterday. I know I ran up in here so I can get her ass straight right quick. And I forgot to set me a goal, y'all. So I'm setting it kind of late. But that don't mean I'm going to go a long time, because I'm still going to end this live like I would normally end it. But I'm going to put a goal up there. And I think a few people have been sending gifts, but I'm not for sure. Yeah, I see a few gifts. So I think you guys have sent the gift already. I'm going to set a quick goal. And y'all know we don't never take advantage over here anyway. So it's never going to be super high. We don't do all that. We don't do all that. Okay. So there you guys go. But yeah. So and she said that the lady, our sister, because I don't like not being able to say her name, but I try to just give respect, because a lot of people don't want us to say her name right now while she's not out here. So I give respect on that. But she was saying that she deserved everything she was going through. Me here, you talk about her mama like you knew her. You talked about her mom like you knew her mom. She said that our sister came out here and talked about her mom like she knew her. Yes, she did face her mouth and say just like that. Talked about my mama like you knew her. You talked about her damn mama like you knew her. And her grandmama and her granddaddy. And her children. And her oldest son. Her sister. You talk about her family like you know them. So what are you saying? What are you saying? See, that's how people need to do you. Whatever you say, just let you hear yourself. Because you be saying and doing the same exact things. Talking about somebody like you know them. You talk about me like you know me. You don't know me. But a lot of people that come into your chat for the first time, they swear we were related. Because you be trying to talk about me like you know me. You don't know what type of drugs that lady was on and what she did to get her daughter said she worked to take care of herself. And I know somebody just like that. They was on drugs and they worked for their own supply. They worked for it. They were not stealing, killing, and robbing and doing all of that. They worked an honest job to support their habits. So you need to watch yourself. Yeah, she was really sick, guys. I wrote down the stuff she was saying. I don't want you to die. I want you to suffer. That's why nobody didn't care about you. You being there by yourself. That's what you get. But you was at home in January by yourself for a few days, a couple of weeks, and you almost broke in pieces. You almost had a nervous breakdown because you're so evil. And the devil was riding you. That's why you were scared to be in your own home. Own home 40 years. 45 years and you scared to live there? Make that make sense. This lady been living in the same spot 45 years and she's scared to live in her own home. She was scared. She was crying. Her daughter and granddaughter had to come and spend a couple of nights with her to calm her down. She said, and then I started talking about I said, are you guys seriously agreeing with that meathead demon? That she's not a mean person? Ozella says she think Big Face and Nora will leave her alone. LaWanda say, Ozella, right? I hope they stay on her thick, drunk neck. Hey, Jackie Thomas, I don't listen to her at all. Child, I'm glad you did, because you would have been pissed off at the stuff she was saying. Y'all, what a little Bill name. And see, LaWanda said that's because she is evil. And know she's evil. That's why she was scared. Yes. She knows. And then the TP lady messing with her, talking about, I see a ghost behind you, and I see Miss Millie standing behind you, and had scared her out of wits. She was scared of her own house of 45 years. That's crazy. I think that's really crazy, y'all. Functional addict. That's because okay. Bama say, y'all have a good rest of y'all night. I'm picking up my daughter and the baby. All right. Go on, Bama. Be safe, drive. You got precious cargo, so drive very slow. Let's say they not coming up off that pink drunk. I want them to stay on Boss Hall. Keep her for content. They should start right back. They really haven't. We will. You too, Bama, safe. Says LaWanda and Michael and Tracy. And so that was my main purpose of coming out here tonight. Y'all know the crackheads, you know, Nardo the Retardo and Semfoho and toilet paper, TP. No crackheads. They crackheads, honey. You can't hardly listen to them. Cause they ain't talking about nothing. They ain't talking about nothing but everybody over here. They say, Nardo the Retardo said, think you where? Listen, Nardo the Retardo said, ADHD messed me up on that one. Nardo the Retardo said that the only content we have over here is talking about them. I say you damn tootin', because that's all the content you have is talking about us over here. So you're doing exactly the same thing. So shut your crack face head mouth up. She said the worst thing, Helen. She said the worst thing, child. That wasn't even cause for. That was not even cause for what she said on yesterday, the Lord's Day, after saying good morning, saints. She went in just like a whole Tasmanian devil. She went in just like a devil. She did. I said, look at this fool. She don't even know how stupid she sounds. And I'm so tired of her putting up that heading, good morning, saints, and then let the devil come out. I'm just sick of that. I'm sick of it. To me, she's playing with God. You know you ain't finna talk about no saint stuff. Good morning, saints. You think saints, Christian people running to your platform to hear you cut somebody out? Good morning, saints. Why you put that there? What is it supposed to? What are you trying to prove? What are you? I mean, I'm confused. People just getting out of church, you saying good morning, saint, and they running to see what you're talking about because they support you, and then you cussing somebody out like that and telling sick people to suffer and talking about how you've been holding hatred in your heart. So, good morning, saints. They ought to fuss you out and say, change that title. Just say what it's going to be. Don't clickbait. Don't clickbait. Say what it is. Helen say, I remember, I think Helen tried to even speak up a little bit over there. Helen said, Leslie say, Helen, I'm the same way. I was so upset. She still got me blocked. I wanted to cuss her out so bad. I know y'all know I don't even do this on Sunday, so look how long I had to hold my peace. I was like, man, she knows she is so wrong for this. Yes, I don't care how much we go up against each other. We still don't want anybody to be hurt. We don't want nobody to suffer. We don't want anybody to lose their loved ones. I was thinking about Dale McNeil, guys. Is that the sister that we lost over here when Thiefy wanted to throw a celebration? Is that the right one, guys? So guess what, guys? I don't know how many of you guys know this person. I don't personally know this person, but I have heard the name so many times on the left side. Mona Love. So Mona Love is a person that always supported Thiefy. She always been in Thiefy chat. 7-4 ho, she always be in their chat. The lady passed away on Friday, y'all. And they said she was like 57, 58 years old. She had a lot of children. She passed away on Friday. Mona Love. So I don't know her, but I have heard them call her name a lot. I heard them say her name a lot. But I know she didn't care about the Right Siders and Sister Roz or nothing like that. And, you know, she always be in Meathead and 7-4 Ho chat when they be doing all that evil stuff, hitting the bells and playing with the symbol and, you know, all that devil chanting, worship, burning shirts and playing with caskets. She was always in that. She was always in that. And now she's gone. Yes, I said she passed. She passed. She passed on Friday. That's what I just said. She passed on Friday. And I said, now look at this mess right here. So that's why we be trying to tell you guys that the stuff that they be doing over there, that's not right, guys. The devil came and turned everything upside down. He flipped it. In the last days, you got to have the spirit of discernment. You got to know right from wrong. You got to know good when you see it. You got to know the difference between good and bad. Don't let somebody tell you good is bad and bad is good. Don't let nobody tell you that. You got to be grown enough to know the difference yourself. She passed on Saturday, okay. She stopped dealing with Thiefy. She cussed that thief out because came for her. Wow. Sharon said hopefully she made peace with God before she passed. And see, that's how we didn't even know the lady was fighting cancer, guys. She was fighting cancer. And apparently it had to be really bad because it took her out. We don't know what, but all them jokes about what they call it, retinal failure and kidney failure and All of that laughter and talking and taunting and picking, all of that. Now this stuff been going on for years. I'm not talking about old Thiefa called her out and she cussed Thiefa out. I'm talking about she wrote with this lady. Thiefa been out here for 4.5 years. Mona Love wrote with Thiefa all that time. They all just recently fell out. Don't y'all forget that. Everybody just recently fell out. It seemed like it's been a long time. But they all just recently fell out. Meathead was riding Thiefa's shirt or coattail for a long time. And everybody could not believe how forgiving she was for Thiefa terrorizing her mom in her final days. And then she come out and tell Roz, I want you to suffer, and I've been wanting this to happen, and I've been wanting to say this to you, and I've been waiting on this day that your children turn their back on you. You are so evil. I mean, I told y'all something crazy about that left side. They want to see you suffer. Y'all hear me? They want to see you suffer. They want to see you unalive yourself. They want to see you be in famine. They want to see you be hungry and starving. They want to see bad. And then they say, we're the right side. Yeah, in the devil's world, you're absolutely right. In the devil's world, you are the right side. Absolutely. Absolutely. LaWanda say, what happened to I'm not going to talk about Roz? She is not out, I guess. Oh, so that's what Meathead said before she started talking about her yesterday. Said she wasn't going to talk about her, huh? Mm-hmm. Mary Williams said Meathead need to shut the F up. Her sisters banned her from seeing her mom and caring for her mom. Yeah. Yes. And see, I told y'all one thing I noticed about them, whatever happened in their life, they try to portray it over here, and they want us to go through that. They want us to go through that. Y'all see how her sisters banned her from seeing her mom? She want Ross to have the feeling of loneliness, that nobody cares about her and nobody want her around. So she want Ross to experience that loneliness. So for some strange reason, she think Ross' kids are not gonna kill a rock for her, unalive a rock for her, fight Godzilla and King Kong for her. Just because somebody get tired and want to break, that don't mean they throwing in no towel. That didn't mean she was throwing the towel in on her mom. Y'all and y'all assumptions. Y'all just come up with this stuff. Everybody hit that like button for Granny. Have I made it to 100 yet? I got 105 people in the bushes. Let me get 15 of you guys hit that like button. 15 of you guys hit that like button. If somebody came out here and cuss her out, and I be hating that our little niece, they didn't have to do that, because, you know, the Bible teaches us to respect our elders, but how can you respect somebody that don't respect themselves? How can you respect somebody that don't respect themselves? It's hard. It's hard to respect somebody like that carries on like that. It's hard. But, you know, we have to pray about it, and that's got to give us the strength to ignore it. But it's hard, though. It's hard. She said some really low down, awful things, and she gets so upset when Nardo the Retardo is talking about her husband got 4 toes. 4 toes. Don't even sound as bad as, I'm glad they cut off one of his toes, and I hope they come and get the other 4. And ain't nobody talking that evil talk, lady. Ain't nobody talking that evil talk. You have no gates, no guardrails. You don't know how to stop. Beech said, Granny, that old drunk is going to reap what she sowed. That's right. She is the devil. She gonna reap that. She gonna reap what she did yesterday, y'all. And she meant it. She meant every word that came out of her mouth. She meant it. She put so much emphasis, so much passion and emotion on when she was saying it, y'all. She meant every word that she's. I'm so glad. I knew it was gonna happen. I'm so happy. I've been waiting on this moment. I'm like, girl, calm your ass down. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? When you can't respect them, just leave them alone. Pray an honest prayer that you hope they change. After that, the ball is in their court. That's right, ADHD. It's hard, but this is what we have to do. Sometimes it's going to be hard to forgive, especially somebody that have so much hate in their heart towards their own family. Y'all know that she don't like her older sister because I remind her of her older sister. Her sister is in the church, love the Lord, always carrying a Bible around. So I remind her of that. So that's the hate she has for me. But the other thing is she don't like because her other sisters and siblings don't have anything to do with her. So she's often on here crying because her family don't fool with her. And she don't say it many a time, I don't give up. I got my own family. I got my daughters. I got my grandkids. I got my great-great-grandkids, all of that. We know she's hurting and she wants somebody else to feel her pain. She sounded like that big-faced demon when she said she would unalive Nana. Evil demonic demons. Yes, guys. So we see, I have always said they was devils, guys. I have always, when they reared their ugly head and showed me who they was, I see devils. I see devils and demons. Thief is a devil. Samfoho is a devil. Me had always been a devil. No rational, civilized Christian person, anybody that got the faith of a mustard seed, would talk the way me had talked. She is consumed with hatred, jealousy, envy, and she's a very mean, demonic spirit. Very, very demonic. Jackie said, I think Mehead and all of those ops don't like Ross because everything Ross said about them has been proven. And it's coming out more and more. Yes, since she has been on her healing journey. That is so true. That's so true. And that's what it is right there. Because she only spoke facts, but y'all spoke lies over and over and over and over and over again, trying to make y'all thought the more you said, the more believable it'll be. But no, because we know. One thing I was about to say is, everybody over here, we've been out here the entire time. We've been out here the entire time. So we know what happened in those situations. We've been here the whole entire time. When me had come out here and say, she talked about my mom, but tell her to go back some more and tell how it all started. Who talked about who mothered first? Tell her to say some of the things that she said about Allegra. She talking about, because Ross said, listen to this, y'all. Ross said my mama was in a facility. We throw my mama away into a facility because none of us wanted to care for her. Is that what Ross said? Is that what she said? Was that it? Is that all she said? Are you that mad this long? Is that all she said? What did you say about Allegra? Crackhead. Damn crackhead. Taking it in every hole. Doing everything, crackhead. You gave your own daughter away. You didn't even want her because you gave her up for the crack. Saying some awful things, stupid. All you did was wake up and comment, JG. Listen, my mom 80. She would never act like that. My mom is a sweetheart with a heart of gold. I showed my mom her. I showed my mom her a while ago. My mom shook her head and said, "Why she cuss like that?" Yeah. I tried to let my sisters and everybody see who she were because they we want to know who I'm listening to. And when I let them try to listen to her, they be like, "Nope, I can't do all that cursing. Why she curse like that?" Everybody asks the same question. Why you curse like that? I see why Robert played around. Don't nobody want no cussing wife. She is she crazy. She ridiculous. Jackie said, I think she's mental. Ozella said she think big face. Okay, I read that. Okay. They not coming up off that pink drunk, says Leslie. Ozella say, Lawanda, thank you, Yo-Yo, that girl. Thank you. I hope everybody is coming over there listening to Yo-Yo. Yo-Yo, keep going. You will find your audience. You say a lot of good inspirational words, so uplifting. And I love that you just quote Bible verses and scriptures of the Bible, I just love that. I just love that. Keep going, honey. I love that. I love that. I can never get enough of God's word. In the middle of the day, you just out and you scrolling your phone and you see a powerful message like what you be putting out there, girl. You put out some really good messages. I love it. Thank you. Thank you, Yo-Yo, again. Thank you for the Sunday, for the high five. Thank you for everything. Thank you for the high five and the Sunday and the floating hearts. Thank you. And for the super sticker. Thank you, Yo-Yo. You're awesome. Thank you. And the happy poop. The happy poop. That's too funny. That's what me had got on after she did all that cussing out Roz. Her grandson gave her a big one, y'all. He gave her a big one. She was so mad. She was so mad, y'all. She had to change that doodle. She was so mad, y'all. It was too funny. She started cussing the mama out, talking about, I'm tired of this. See, don't y'all be, see, y'all think it's me, but if it had been me, I would have been spanking that ass. I would have been spanking that ass if it had been me. See, this ain't my child. See, I'm the grandmama, girl. You ain't got no excuses that boy's not potty trained. You don't have to whoop him. You just have to know when the time of day they go to the bathroom and go sit their ass on the potty and make them sit there a while so they can understand what's going on. Beech said, Granny, what is 74 Facebook page? I don't know what she looks like. She looks like Madea. She looks like Madea with Mad Diary of a black woman. She looked like Madea with white hair. She looked just like her. And then that's what she looked like. That's what she looked like. That's the truth. If somebody could reach out to my sister behind the scene and let her and give her that information, but I'm definitely not going to print that in my chat. So maybe in the sister circle, somebody can give it to you, Beatrice. In the sister circle, I think that'll be a good place to put it. Over there, if you want to know what her Facebook page. Oh, her Facebook page. Oh, I don't know that. Unless it's the same thing. I have no idea. I just thought you was talking about the YouTube. I don't know what the Facebook page is. 'Cause I don't watch her like that. No, I just hear a little bit of her crazy talking self. Please don't put on no skits. I definitely don't watch any of her skits because they're not funny at all. She do the same thing. She put big teeth in her mouth. Then she can't talk. She do the same exact thing with a different costume. It haven't changed at all. So it don't be funny to me at all. It don't be funny at all to me. The one that said her drunk ass too busy coming on live, lying on my sister. Yeah. She ain't even taught the little boy how to use the bathroom, y'all. Can y'all imagine this dude? He doing everything. He feeding himself. He going to the market by himself. He driving Papa around, and he don't even know how to go to the bathroom. He talking like a champ. Talking about, let me read your check for you. Let me read your check for you, mama. You know, talking good. And then he coming down where she at. She keep talking about, going in there with Papa. That little joker kept coming. He said, put me on a diaper. I said, what? I said, what? That little Chucky doll say, put me on a diaper. I said, what? Put you on a diaper? And then he had did number 2, y'all. So y'all know that little boy, he know when he stood in the corner. He know he doing number 2. He feel it coming out of him. But he bring it to that old big lazy drunk albino pig and tell her, put me on a diaper. Like a grown man. I kid y'all not. That boy said, put me on a diaper. I said, what? I said, what did he just say? I said, he said that so clear. Thank you, ADHD. Sandra. I said, wow, he talks so good. Aw, Tracy, thank you, Tracy. Thank you. Tracy said, much love. Thank you. Let me put a little love on that for Tracy. Thank you, Tracy. Thanks to all of my givers. I'm a heart everything. I didn't even know anything about this right here, but it's cool. You two are always changing, doing different stuff. And we catch on, I catch on last, but I get it eventually. I bet you I ain't gonna be no 15 years in like Pissy and still be out here fighting against these bomb ass hoes out here. I bet you that. Thank you, Surrender. Thank you. I bet you I ain't gonna be out here no 15 years and still be doing the same thing. I bet you that, Pissy. I bet you that. Talking about somebody hanging up the towel. I know how to hang up the towel. Wish I would be out here doing the same thing after 15 years. Girl, boom. Hey, Marianne Watson. Hey, sister. Thank you guys for helping me to meet my goal. Y'all have showed out. I need 11 people. 11 people. Now, let me see. I'm finna test my bushwatchers. I'm going to test my bushwatchers. Since I'm talking about me head and y'all don't care about her anywho, y'all need to hit that like button for me because I'm talking about me head the whole live. Hit the like button for me. I need 11 people to hit the like button so we can get to 100. But because me head, what she did was low down and wrong. And she talked about everybody, mama and their daddies. And then she out here having a hissy fit because somebody say something about hers. The nerve of her. The nerve of her. I can't get over that. The nerve of her. She talked about my mama. I said, what? What? She talked about your mama. Let me tell y'all something about her, y'all. For her to be 80 years old, she just don't know nothing. Y'all agree with me? What 80-year-old woman still going through like talking about, don't talk about my mama? Who doing that? My mama is deceased. My mama is gone. My mama is in heaven. If anybody can't talk about my mama, you think I'm gonna be acting like I'm 10 years old again? Don't talk about my mama. Don't talk about my. You don't know my damn mama. What am I reacting to that for? So for her to harbor hate for Ross like that, that said, I've been waiting for this moment to arrive. I've been waiting on this. Let me tell you something. I want to tell you this. I want you to hear me loud and clear. Michael, Tracy, and who's that with my glasses on? Y'all got me this side. Y'all got me this side. Let me see. Y'all got, what's that? Yo-yo? Yo-yo. What's that? Michael, Tracy, Yo-yo, y'all showing out. Y'all gonna get ready to that goal in a minute. What is it? 8. I need 2 more guys, and I need 5 people to hit the like button. I need 5 people to hit the like button, and I need 2 more super stickers or super chat to hit the goal. Thank you guys so much. But that lady right there, Danielle knew me. Hey. Leslie says she should have gave BYB all that energy. Come on now, Leslie. Tracy, thank you. Tracy, surrender. Thank you guys. Confettis. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. My lights are there. Yo, everybody. Okay. Cash out party for Granny, y'all. Cash out party for Granny, okay? Y'all know I got the 10. Y'all gonna keep going? Y'all know Granny's not greedy. I'm very humble. I'm very appreciative. I'll be live again tomorrow. I'm gonna put another goal up, so don't y'all spend it all at this one live, okay? But I thank you guys so much. Thank you guys. Thank you, Michael. I saw you. ADHD, I saw you. I saw all you guys. I saw every one of you guys. Mimi of 4. Thank you guys so much. Yes, twin, I did. Surrender kept coming back. Yes, thanks every one of you guys. Thank you guys so much. But I'm not done with me head, y'all. I'm not done with me head. I'm not done with her. But I'm gonna end my live because it's almost coming up. Y'all, I don't want to go 2 hours. I'm already at almost an hour and a half. So I'm gonna let somebody else go live. Ozella say, I'm back. I'm gonna finish reading y'all comments. But I ain't through with me head, y'all, because me head pissed me off. Me head pissed me off, y'all. She pissed me off because I don't feel like that was necessary. She broke her loose from Thief and all of them over there. She doing her own thing. It's enough of them crackheads over there to talk about. You let my sister heal and you keep your mouth off her, especially if you're not, we don't even want you to pray for her because your heart is black. No prayers, no well wishes. You keep yours because you're going to need them, me head. You keep that to yourself. You keep that to yourself. But I also told you guys about Mona Love passed away. I want you guys to get this right here, left side. This is what I want y'all to get. Because y'all like to argue. And y'all like to go back and forth, back and forth. That's very sad that that lady is no longer here. I did not know her personally. But I know she was a train rider. And she rode hard for Thief. I know that. But still, I would not wish for her to leave this world and leave her children behind. I was told she had a lot of kids. So that's a very sad thing. My condolences to her family. And I hope the kids and everybody be okay. I hope everybody be okay. But you guys cannot say that you all are like us. We're not the same. Because when Dale McNeil, if I'm calling out the right person, because I don't want to unalive nobody that's not deceased. When that lady passed away, y'all, God thief came out here and said that's what she get. That's what she get. Let's celebrate. And y'all went to popping champagne bottles. Do y'all remember that y'all did that, train rider? That's crazy. Popping champagne bottles, sending cash up to Thiefa, dancing. Y'all had y'all a good old ass time for somebody passing away. Somebody that was close to the Raw Squad. Now Mona Love is close to you guys. Are we reacting that way? Do y'all see anybody acting like that? We're decent. We're civilized. We have morals, integrity. This is what it looks like. This is what it looks like, guys. Principles, morals, integrity, decency. This is what it looks like. You ain't out acting a fool on social media to get some money saying the worst thing. That's what she get. Because she always talking about me. We talk about each other, dummies. We talk about each other till somebody drop unalive. And when they drop unalive, you don't go celebrate. You don't go celebrate. Where they come from? You don't do that. But y'all know better. Y'all know that. I'm not y'all mama. A lot of y'all is as old as I am, train rider. Y'all know better. But y'all will do anything to please Thiefa. And it's weird to watch. Y'all used to think that Tree had something on her supporters. Because no matter what she did in their faces, they still supported her. Even when the story came out that she did that to her son, her supporters, she lost a few of them, but a lot of them stayed, so they say it's okay. They condone pedophilia. They condone pedophiles. They condoned it. And they still love her just as much. Even the more. And that's how y'all do. And then y'all want to compare us, but don't, because we're different. Nobody gets any joy out of Mona Love being gone. That's a weird feeling to celebrate something like that. I didn't know her. She don't know me. Why would I be happy one way or other? People that you don't know, you don't think about because you don't know them. So ridiculous. They're so ridiculous. I just want them to see. I know that they know, guys, but they love to compare the two groups. They love to compare the two groups. They know it's a lot of God, a lot of light on this side. It's just there. A lot of darkness, evilness, evil talking, evil talking about unaliving people, talking about you don't believe in God and Jesus on your platform. All of this dark stuff, casket celebration, seance, chiming of bells, telling people when they're going to leave this world. All that's over there. They ain't over here. Y'all can't see the difference. Y'all got to make it make sense. Quit lying. Y'all see the difference? Y'all see the difference. And y'all going to stay in it. Y'all going to stay in it for why? Whether you come over to the light or not, why stay in somewhere, a train bound for hell? Why stay there? What is the point? What are you trying to prove? You better save your own soul. Save yourself. Y'all, I know y'all know better. I don't like to preach to the choir, so I'm just going to digress. Thank you, Let's Rock, for posting my Cash App. Beech said, Granny, did you see Coco today? No. He said that was a skit when he said that he and... Well, I know that they're back together. Beatrice, I really don't think it was a skit. I think that they had a falling out, but they had a big major argument. So he just moved too fast. He acted too fast. He didn't have to bring it to the internet. They had a big blowout, and then he was mad because she told somebody he was a crackhead. So he was really mad at her. But when he came out and he came out to bless her, he tried to, but he couldn't do it. So I was seeing all through that right there. And I knew they were gonna get back together. They were just mad at each other. So yeah, but it wasn't a skit. That wasn't a skit. They had a fallout. They had a fight, and that was for real. They were for real because he would not have taken advantage. Well, I don't know. I don't know, guys. But I'm gonna say this in honor of him. I'm gonna say this in his honor. He never would have came over to the squad and to his supporters and took advantage of them, asking for hotel money, money to get to work, whatever he asked for the money for. He never would have done that if it had been a skit. He never would have took honest money for a skit. He would have said, y'all, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. But it was for real. It was serious. Just think of it right now. He never would have did that if it was a skit, because he was out here asking for money. He was asking for money. That was not a skit. But that's just a good way out for anybody that no did the wrong thing or no jumped the gun and did too much out here on social media. Hey, use that for your excuse. Just use it. Can't nobody say yay and can't nobody say nay. They can say it, but they still really don't know. Like I'm speaking, but I don't know. I wasn't there. It didn't appear to be a skit, and people gave him money. And they was not giving him money for a skit. They gave him money to help him out because he said he had nowhere to go. And he did not want to go to his brother's house. So don't forget, everything that's being done is being recorded in our brains. We record this stuff. We know what's going on. We see it all. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the gift, you guys. Thank you for the gift. Hey, Small Talk with Lakeisha. Did I speak to everybody? I hope I did. Ozella say, it's sad and evil. This is why Mehead said what she said about Rod. She forgot God could come back and get her husband. You see what I'm saying? Look how fast she changed. Hey, Mocha. Mocha speaking to everybody. Beatrice said, Granny, they asked him about that, and he said he didn't take anybody's money. Oh, all right now, y'all. See, I don't know. Only the people that gave got the answer to that. I don't know. That's good stuff, Ozella. That's good stuff, girl. That is good talk. I mean, Beatrice. Beatrice is the one talking about it. That's good talk, Beatrice. Very good talk. That's a conversation right there. Yes, he had to save face, says J. Gill, and say it was a skit. Yes, because now they're back together. Yes, which I knew they would be. Everybody that know Coco and Lele by now know they were going to get back together. It wasn't that type of breakup. He spoke too soon out of rage. Yes, he moved too fast. Good evening, Mocha from Tracy and Michael. Let's right say, Granny, please correct the Deb is still alive. Wanda said her name was Pam. Okay, so the Deb McNeil person, guys, that's not the right name that Stephenell was celebrating about. I can't remember what the lady name, but I know she was a squad. She was a Raw squad. And I cannot remember her name, but Pam don't sound like that. That's it. But if LaWanda said the name was Pam, then I got to go with that because LaWanda knows these people a lot better than I do. So maybe they was calling her something else, but I don't remember Thifa saying Pam. I remember her talking about who talked about her. So, okay. But thank you guys. Let's set the record straight. Deb, if you're listening, I love you, sister. No disrespect. I asked my chat to help me get the name right. So I won't be using your name again in that situation. But I know it was a squad member to pass away and people throw the party. I remember that. I just can't remember the name. Yes. Listen here. ADHD. Are you still ADHD? Are you still sending stickers? Thank you, ADHD. Thank you. I gotta learn not to complain. I don't be complaining, but I gotta learn to accept when people being kind to me. Uh, hey, Riri. Hello, sister. How you doing? Yeah, so y'all forgive me on that part, and please, 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 Deb, please don't you be mad at me, because I already said that I might have the name wrong. So don't you be mad at me, and don't let nobody get in your ear to it. Granny kept saying you was on the line. Don't let nobody do you like that. I apologize, and that's all I can do. So forgive me on that. Uh, Michael said, love you back, brother. Yes, guys. So look, I'm gonna end this live, guys. Thank you guys again for all the giving that you did today. I really appreciate you guys. Um, I'm always trying to go back to the top so I can see everybody, but me head, I can feel it coming in the air tonight, baby. I can feel it coming in the air tonight, honey. You gonna eat them words. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You was too drunk. Put your whole foot in your mouth. Your whole foot. Your entire foot. Put your whole foot in your mouth when you did that live. That was uncalled for. Thank you, Bushwatchers, and everybody for hitting the like button for me. I'm just finna end this live, but I'm trying to see my chat on this device right here so I can see closely of everybody. So y'all give me one quick second. Y'all say y'all goodbyes because I'm finna end this live, but I want to. Oh, Ozell, I'm gonna read this right here. Me head, lemon head, hubby still have his ankle bracelet on the toe, so she shouldn't be thanking God he didn't go to prison for 5 years. Um, the one to say sick. Beech said, Grand, did you see Coco? Sharon said, hey sis, let's rock post my cash app. Danielle Newman said, absolutely. Tracy said, share the live, everybody. Sharon Johnson said, speaking to Ozella, my thoughts exactly, twin, says Jay Gill. Small Talk said, hey, ask Grant in chat. Michelle P. It says, small talk with Lakeisha. Hello. LaWanda speaking to Lakeisha. Small Talk is speaking to everybody still. Beatrice said, granted, they asked him about the money, and he said he didn't take money from anybody. And Jay Gill said, yes, he had to save face. Yes. Hopefully next time, if it be a next time, they don't just run to social media and start dogging each other. She didn't dog him, so I can't act like she did. Did y'all hear her do a live? I didn't hear her do a live. I just heard him do the live. LaWanda, do you remember Pam's last name? Pamela. So I will be seeing you guys tomorrow morning for Inspirational Morning. If you guys care to join me, let's read some scriptures and get into that word and get our spirit back right, because these people going straight to hell. They think they can just say and do what they want to do, but God talks about hell and people that don't want to do right, and they rather do the evil than to do the good. So we got a lot of people out here. They think they got time, y'all. They think they got time to be foolish. They think they got time. They think they got time. Okay, cause I thought it was Deborah something, JGL. I thought for sure it was Deborah something, but I got the last name wrong. That's why I say I got the last name wrong. Because I remember Thiefel, she was like, yeah, she passed, yeah. And she always talked about me and yelling, I'm gonna celebrate. I'm sure I'm gonna celebrate, y'all. Hey, let's do a cash out party. But that was for her, y'all. That was for her. She's so slick. She's slick as fish grease. She's so slick. It was last year, but I don't think it was. I don't think it was a couple of months. I knew it was last year sometime, like at the beginning. Wasn't it like at the beginning or at springtime? But it was a shock, for everybody. ADHD, thank you. I'm ending the live right now, so you don't give me anything else. I will see you guys. I will see you guys tomorrow, if not in the morning, in the evening, okay? Let me give me some more details, guys, because I'm not done. I'm not done. I'm just not done. Some people have to be reminded of stuff. Maybe that's it. That's it right there, Jay Gill. That's it right there. That's it right there. Thank you, Jay Gill. That's what I'm talking about, guys. Val. Val. What was her last name? That's what I'm talking about right there. I know it was a name. The one that said yes, Yo Yo. Yo Yo said no. Was it there? Oh no, oh no. No, it wasn't a McIntyre. Somebody know exactly who it was that this squad lost and people celebrated. That's the part that's seared on my brain, the celebration, not the passing of the lady. They parted off that. There it is right there. Thank you, Iantha. Iantha got it right there. There you go. There it is. Oops, there it is. Thank you, Iantha. That's it. That's absolutely it. Barnes. Valerie Barnes. I know it was a B. Oh wow, Lawanda. Did they tell everybody, or is this news to everybody? But because I did not know that, Lawanda. Oh wow, J Gill. Oh yeah, I remember J Gill said that. You to my Valerie, right? Yeah, because I know J Gill took it a little bit harder than everybody because she knowed her personally. I remember that. That's who I was talking about, J Gill. That's who I was talking about when Low Down Thief did that. Yes. It's in the sister circle. Posted. Okay. J. said yes, yeah. I remember J. kind of took it a little harder than everybody because she knew her and she couldn't believe it. Yep, yep, that's so true, Lawanda. Yes, yes. I didn't know about their um Macintosh because I don't really, the name is not that familiar to me. Did she have another name that she used as a person be in the chat? I remember her name, and I remember her being in my chat a lot of times, but I did not know she had passed away. Okay, I'm sorry to hear that, Deb. I did not know because when Rod took her break, I stopped seeing a lot of people, so I just figured everybody took a break right along with Roz. So I stopped seeing a lot of people. Okay, Yo Yo. Wow. I thought everybody was just taking a break with Roz. That's what I thought. All right, now, y'all. Just stay prayed up, and we're going to continue to try to do our best to do the right thing. We want to do the things that's pleasing to God, not pleasing to man. Because we already see these people out here, they do anything. They do anything to come up here and say, you only had one person in your chat, so I can only talk to one person at a time. Oh, I want nobody to see you no super chat, super sticker. See, that's what got y'all brain. That's why y'all lost. I said the other day I was thinking about Thifa. Y'all want me to tell y'all something else Thifa brought over here? This is how calculating she is and how calculated she was when she was over the administration part with the Sister Circle guys. She was the first person that came along and was reading everybody's chat, everybody comments in the chat. She was looking at people head count. She was looking at the lights. She was the one that brought all that to everybody's attention. She started that, and then everybody else just caught on and started talking about that as a read. But Thifa did that. She would go to everybody's chat, everybody, and she'd be reading the chats, and she pick out the bad ones, and then she'd come and expose it, and or she'd talk about it. But she was the first one that I can remember that read the chat like reading the newspaper. She was always reading people comments, and it started like that. Then people just got sick of it till they didn't even want to comment anymore. They didn't even want to comment because they was tired of people taking their comments out of somebody else's chat and then try to make a big deal about it. So yeah. So I remember that as well. Hello, Lady Aquarius. Oh yeah, and Granny's getting ready to go. Thank you, Yo-Yo, that girl. Thank you. Don't y'all you gotta drop your link in the chat when you come so everybody know how to find you, Yo-Yo. Drop your link in the chat. You and Classy Lady, drop the link in the chat for the people that don't know how to find you guys. Everybody that has their own platform that want it to grow and they want people, then you can drop it in the chat. Tracy, Michael, Small Talk with Lakeisha. Anybody got a platform they want to drop their link, you all can do that. Jake said, Granny, did you know the content creator Sean Shenanigans? No, that passed, no. I remember the name, I think from Yolanda chat, but I could be wrong. Anyway, rest in peace to her. It's a her as well. Wow. I kind of remember Shenanigans, but I think that's just a word that I know. But I don't know Sean's Shenanigans. I don't even know that person at all. So she just was in Yolanda Your London's chat only. Okay. Michael Michelle said, yes, J. Gill, I heard that too. Michael said, ADHD, I bet you're a fun person to hang out with. Your heart's always in a good place. Oh, yes, I think so as well. He grew on me, y'all. He grew on me. He grew on me. Beverly, hey Beverly. Okay, so those those links are in the chat for you guys. If y'all want to follow those people, um, the links are in the chat. I give y'all a few minutes to write down their links that's in the chat, and then I will end the live. Yes, thank you for your support. Years ago, yeah. I remember seeing it somewhere, JG. I just don't know. I remember the shenanigans part. Wow. People better realize here everybody got their eyes on this social media platform, and people are just falling all around us. People ain't even realizing how many people is leaving this world is so fast. We know a lot of our young folks are leaving real fast, but people our age are leaving too. Who else link need to be dropped? Anybody else? JG, your link need to be dropped. Oh, Tracy did it for you, yo. It's already done. Tracy already done it. Tracy, you already dropped Classy Lady. Yeah, Tracy already dropped yours. Yo. ADHD? Oh, that's right. You didn't want to put your channel out. Okay. Tracy, Michelle says she can't click those links. Let me see what happened if I try. Okay, I'm doing yo. See what happened. It worked for me. It worked for me. I clicked on yo. I clicked on the link that Tracy got in the chat, and it pulled up yo. It went right to her page. Michelle, it went right to her page. I'm gonna try another one. Okay. Classy lady, don't put it hit hers. Wait a minute. Hers went right to hers as well. So those are the right links. They're working. Michelle, did you try it again? Okay. Yeah, it works. Okay. Cuban link. What's Cuban link, JGL? Is that some single men? Tracy ain't got no single man link. Let me hush my mouth before I get my sister in trouble by mistake. What J.G. talking about? I don't know what she talking about, Tracy. J.G. talking about granny's trip, but I ain't tripping. I just asked what you talking about. Cuban. What Cuban link? A gold chain. Oh, okay. Well, hell, I don't know. Link is a link, y'all. Don't act like Granny is the only one gonna get something like that mixed up. We on social media reading the chat and somebody saying, put the link, and I'm automatically talking about a chain link, right? Don't even play with me, okay? Don't even try it. Because a minute ago, we was dropping Yo-Yo and Classy Lady and Small Talk link. Yeah, J. Gill twin. And now we talking about a necklace. So y'all the one pivot. I didn't know. Oh, well, maybe because I like men. Gotcha. How about that? She said, why I gotta be she said, why I gotta be a man, why I gotta be men, Granny, because I like men. Twin, I think that was good right there, twin. I think that was a real good comment right there. Yes, that was a good one. I'll see y'all later, okay? Yes, ma'am. Michael is putting his link in the chat, guys. Y'all know Michael, the hitman, mean he played all the latest hits. He played all the latest hits. That's what Michael the hitman and Tracy the hitman means. They got all the hits. They had to explain that to me in the beginning, y'all. I didn't know. The same thing. Hitman. We think about Hitman. Chuck Norris. That's what we were talking. What we were thinking about. Tracy put her link in the chat, guys. For anybody that don't have Michael and Tracy page, there you go. DJ Mike Hitman Samuel. That's right. Oh, granted only if my wife's threatening. I missed something, Michael. Oh, yes, talking about the hitman. Okay, oh, I like that. He said he's not a hitman unless his wife is threatened, guys. We see you, Michael. We see you. Okay, this is the call I've been waiting on, guys. I'll talk to you guys later. Mwah. Later.